Hello everyone, hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. So we were talking about the third article of the day, which is on leprosy and what is happening in our country. And there is so much discrimination when it comes to people suffering from leprosy caused by a bacteria, mycobacterium leperi, and that's what we were discussing. Just give me a second, guys. Hello everyone, hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. Cool, 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 cool. So here also the condition is such, this is a curable disease, guys. It's not like it cannot be cured, but the stigma and discrimination remains widespread against people suffering from leprosy. We have just seen some images of people suffering from leprosy, and NHRC has reported that there are more than or around or more than 90 central and state laws which still contain discriminatory provisions. And we were talking about these discriminatory provisions, like in certain marriage laws, divorce, you can take divorce on the ground that your other half better half has leprosy. Then there are certain railway laws or provisions where you're not allowed in certain coaches of train if you're suffering from leprosy. In public places in certain states, you cannot stay at a public place in markets, certain gatherings, if you are suffering from leprosy. These are discriminatory laws which deny basic rights, as you can see here. Right to context elections also in some panchayats. So there are some panchayats laws in different states where if you're suffering from leprosy, you cannot contest elections. Such a sad state, although leprosy is curable. So, and it is one of the oldest known human infection. Do remember whether it is caused by a bacteria or a virus or this or that. Cool. So India accounts for more than 50% of global leprosy cases. How many percentage of TB cases we have, guys? We have talked about TB earlier, and India has the largest case, and we had TB elimination target of 2025. We bridged that target. Do you people remember? Court was hearing petition from NHRC, National Human Rights Commission, which is a statutory body established by an act of 1993, which is Protection of Human Rights Act. So NHRC head is a retired chief justice or a judge of Supreme Court of so NHRC. But many people believe NHRC is a toothless tiger. Nobody hears their cases. They look into cases of human rights violation. Toothless rights, toothless tiger. NHRC. 25%. Very good, Harshini. So, National Human Rights Commission, they can take human rights violation case suo moto. Now, these are the words which you have to keep in mind. Suo moto means on their own. They don't need to see cases have been filed or not. They can take cases suo moto, human rights violation cases, but their advices are not binding on government. They are just advisory, and that's why even state governments don't take them very seriously, which is actually a sad thing. So they have released a comprehensive document, early detection, etc. And there has to be dignity and equal rights for person with leprosy. Anyway, this is a sad state. This is a curable disease, and then very good things have been stated, or very awesome and like meaningful statement has been given by NHRC that in UIDAI, Universal Identification Authority of India, for Aadhaar they should not use fingerprints, or for leprosy people they can use iris scan because leprosy damage fingerprints. Again, a good thing, and you can see all these things. Please remember, replace these archaic laws which are still discriminating people suffering from leprosy. Have you people ever, meet or seen someone who was suffering from leprosy? Despite medical progress making leprosy non-infectious and fully curable, it is fully curable, guys. Please spread this thing far and wide. If people have leprosy, if they are suffering from this disease, it should not be a ground for divorce or whatever it is, but we should not be treating these people with discrimination. This is so wrong. Again, so read all these things. Supreme Court has directed all states and union territories, please remove these laws. We are living in 21st century. What are you doing, guys? Article argues the sentence state must eliminately, oh my god, eliminately, must urgently eliminate discriminatory laws and implement remedial measures, as NHRC is saying. Please listen to NHRC at least once. They make sense a lot of times, but nobody listens to them. So despite being fully curable, persons affected by leprosy continue to face discrimination in India. Examine the legal and social, now focus on the keywords, legal and social challenges they face, and suggest measures to address them. So now, what you can talk about here, you can talk about initially leprosy, how it is caused by bacterium, mycobacterium lepri and all. And then there are keywords, legal challenges, social challenges. So this is the first keyword, legal challenge. This is the second keyword, social challenge. And then the measures, legal measures, social measures. You can divide your answer. Try to divide your answer into as many dimensions as possible, guys. Pestle analysis, political, economic, social, technological, anthropological, legal, and then be a part of my mains evaluation program and send me these answers so that I can evaluate them. Oh my God. I have so many answers which I have to evaluate right now. I'm overburdened, but I like this work. It's good to have a lot of work rather than having no work at all. So again, you can understand this particular question has so many dimensions. Legal challenges, you will talk about the archaic laws, 97, central and state laws, this and that, how leprosy can be a ground for divorce, although it is totally curable. Social challenges, stigma, discrimination of people. They're not allowed in public places. People are making faces, stupid faces when they see these guys. Measures, then talk about legal. So in legal, like what will happen in measure part? You will give the solution of legal challenges. So in legal measures, you will talk about remove those laws. In social measures, you will talk about how ideally leprosy should not be a ground for divorce. We can have a debate on that. And social challenges, discrimination has to be removed. People have to be taught about it in like in schools, that leprosy, please don't discriminate people on the basis of whether they have leprosy or not. So again, you can read all these things we have just discussed. What is happening with people of leprosy? Nobody has ever seen or met people with leprosy, guys. Wow. Institutional role, measures, legal reform, social awareness, rehabilitation, medical intervention, and all these things. Conclusion, stigma against leprosy is anachronistic. See a wow word. Which kind of a word? Wow word. Now I'm a little wow word. Anachronistic means it doesn't make sense in the 21st century that people are still discriminating those people who are suffering or who have suffered with leprosy in the past. So this is anachronistic. It doesn't make sense in the current world. Removal of discriminatory laws. And the other thing which is so ironic is in this Swarnim Kal and what era, I don't know. Even now we have 97 central and state laws which discriminate people on the basis of leprosy. Although our government has brought BNS and are they not concerned about, like, are these guys not humans? God knows. Let's focus. Which of the following has been a ground for divorce under some Indian personal laws? Chepandis, guys, Chepandis only to Kadu. I will not be too happy. Otherwise, I have to do part 4. Let's be serious, guys. Which of the following has been a ground for divorce under some Indian personal laws? HIV infection, leprosy, tuberculosis, and malaria. Harshini has given the answer. Who's a good girl? Harshini. Leprosy is the answer. So, Harshini, yesterday you were saying that you want to marry Vijay Sethupathi because Vijay, the other Vijay, is already married. Vijay Sethupathi is also married, Harshini. So, Harshini, Annie, Gajanan, Mad King, all of you have given the answer. Very good. MCQ 7. National Human Rights Commission was established by which act, guys? Sound is echoing. Oh my god. Just give me a second. Now the sound will not echo, I guess. Hello, hello. Am I fine now? And do state it in the comment section. So MCQ 7. Yeah, sound is fine. I'm such a good guy, guys. I always solve problems. Am I audible? Am I visible? Can I continue? So NHRC, National Human Rights Commission, was established under Protection of Human Rights Act. Cool, cool, cool. Protection, yeah, cool, cool. There were two mics which are open at the same time. Protection of Human Rights Act 1993. B is the answer, guys. Very good. Who stated B? So Rishi, Gajanand, Harshini, Mad King, all of you have stated it. I don't want to hear my own voice. That is the worst thing in the world. Hearing your own voice. MCQ 8. Which of the following statement about NHRC are correct? Let's solve it fast. It can inquire into human rights violations suo moto. Its recommendation are binding on the government. It can advise the government on human rights law and policy. Chip and these fast, guys. Chip and these fast. We don't want part 4. So Harshini has given the answer. Iltush has given the answer. Its recommendation are not binding, guys. UPSC has asked multiple means question also on this, So second statement is wrong. If second is wrong, oh my god. So you just eliminate second, you got the answer. What? Oh my god. C is the answer as stated by Harshini, Iltush, Mad King, Rishi, and Annie. Who are good boys and girls? You people are. Page number 12, GS2. Governance. And states will have to abide by the terms of Samagra Shiksha to receive funds. First of all, let's try to do a comparative analysis of three schemes which are always in news, and then we'll talk about this thing, what is happening here. So there are three things which you read all the time, guys. NEP 2020, National Action, National Education Policy 2020, then Samagra Shiksha, and then PM Shri. So out of these three, the earliest one is Samagra Shiksha 2018. Then you have NEP 2020, as the name suggests, 2020, and then PM Shri. It is about schools for rising India and all, good quality school 2022. So these three schemes you have to remember in this order: Samagra Shiksha first, NEP second, and then PM Shri third. Sometimes they can give you to arrange them in chronological order. So what is Samagra Shiksha? If you people, like some of you, may know Hindi. So Samagra means everything, bringing together all the stuff. So earlier we had a lot of schemes, and there were three major schemes: Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Rashtriya Madhyamik oh my God, Shiksha Abhiyan, and Teachers Education. So Samagra Shiksha has merged all these schemes from pre-nursery to class 12. Mainly these three schemes, guys. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, and Teacher Education, pre-nursery to class 12th. Union Budget 2018-19, they proposed it. This is Samagra Shiksha. We have also talked about national education policy earlier, came via the recommendation of K. Kasturi Rangan Committee, how they have 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 structure, and NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020, how the medium of instruction will be local language or vernacular language till class 5, but it can be, and they will want the local language to continue till class 8. So these are some provision which are there in NEP 2020. What is PM Shri? PM Shri wants to make model schools, awesome schools. Every school will be Doom school, awesome schools, but they generally include implementation of provisions of NEP 2020. And the fund will be coming for PM Shri will be coming from Samagra Shiksha. Samagra Shiksha has a lot of fund. Similarly, if Samagra Shiksha is implementing provision of NEP 2020. So now let's come back to this article, which is what? So there is a talk which is going on. There are certain Kerala's MP and Tamil Nadu's MP who are asking question why our fund are not being given, why it has been withheld, or they have given only certain amount. So Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan is saying that state must comply with all conditions under Samagra Shiksha to receive central funds. As we have discussed, Samagra Shiksha subsume three schemes: Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, and Teacher Education. And in a way, they have subsumed schemes from pre-education to class 12. They have a lot of fun, and they also implement provision of NEP 2020. PM Shri is a scheme for building model schools, and they get fund from Samagra Shiksha, because model school will be lying under pre-education to class 12th, right? So in a written reply, he is saying that fund release under Samagra Shiksha is subject to these things. He is saying that if you are not implementing provision of Samagra Shiksha, we will not give you fund, or we will give you some fund. So MP John Britash, he's from Kerala. Malayalam, very much. Sanskrit has a strong influence on Malayalam, guys. And I was doing this NCRT series, class 7, chapter 7. Mani Pravalam. Mani Pravalam is a mixture of Malayalam and Sanskrit. Oh my God. Okay, let's focus. So John Buttasher, he is from Kerala. He is Malayali. He has raised the issue. More than 1,000 crore due pending since 2023 under Samagra Shiksha to Kerala. And he's like, overall, he's saying that why, you are forcing us to accept NEP 2020 of PM Shri. Only then you will give us, money under Samagra Shiksha. Is this arm twisting or what? Why are you withholding these much money? And then many people are like, in non-BJP ruled states, they are not giving money. Then Dharmendra Pradhan sir is saying that no. Even in non-BJP ruled states like Punjab, like you see this, Himachal, Karnataka, and all those, they have given money. But again, you can understand, we have discussed this. This is not the first time we are discussing this whole issue. We know the issue is about Hindi implementation or Hindi imposition, so to say. And you can understand, yesterday there was a girl who was saying that, sir, Hindi, do this in Hindi. And I have told her that there are many people who don't know Hindi. Why there should be a compulsion? People already know Tamil, they know Telugu. Just like you know Hindi, they know Tamil and Telugu. Hisab barabar, as we call everything equal now. And the only other thing which everybody should know is English, because it's a universal language. There should not be a compulsion. And many people believe that under NEP 2020 and all those stuff, there is a compulsion that you have to include Hindi in as one of the languages, right? So he's pointing out all these things. Minister said that center is ready to release all pending dues only after states fulfill conditions linked to NEP 2020 implementation. DMK MP R Girirajan, who is from Tamil Nadu, DMK, AIDMK, they have emerged from Dravidian movement, guys. You can join my history through NCRT series. There we have talked about it. The Dravidian movement, Brahmanas, non-Brahmanas, atrocities against non-Brahmanas, that led to emergence of the Dravidian movement. That led to emergence of different parties like DMK and AIDMK. So again, they are saying that there are dues owed to Tamil Nadu, and Pradhan sir is not asking, giving the direct answer why the dues are not being cleared. He's saying that go to, like, Supreme Court has had made some observation on this and that. So we will see. Again, he's right now diverting the question. Tamil Nadu cannot select. Again, you can understand the basic rationale. We will not go into the political arena. Anyway, you know me. You know me. I never go into political things. I love Modi sir. I love Rahul sir. I love everyone. I love Sonia Gandhi ma'am. Everyone. I'm the biggest supporter of all of them. But this is important. NEP 2020, Samagra Shiksha, PM Shri, their basic provisions. These things should be known to us. Politics will keep on happening, and we are not concerned with that. I anyway love Modi sir. Modi sir is in my heart. There's a group photo of Modi sir and Amit Shah. So let's solve MCQ 9. In our time there used to be a song, Dil cheer ke dekh tera hi naam hoga. That means if you are tearing my heart, there'll be a name of Modi sir and Amit Shah sir. You will see that group photo. Samagra Shiksha integrates which of the following schemes? Sarva Shiksha, Rashtriya Madhyamik, Harshini is one of the biggest. Harshini is a bigger supporter of Modi than me. Harshini himself told me one day. Harshini Gajanan, they have given the answer. MK Stalin like Kim Jong Un. And what about Rishi, Modi sir? Rishi? He is like whom? He's like Hitler. No, don't say that. Rishi never say Modi sir is like Hitler. Don't you ever say that. Hitler discriminated one religion, Jews. Modi sir never discriminated any religion, guys. Jewish persecution happened. We should learn from history, as Rishi is saying. We should learn from history. Oh my God, never persecute a particular religion. And 1,000 times if you say the wrong stuff, na, it will start sounding right. If you keep on saying the wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing, this religion is bad, this religion bad, that will be eased in your mind. So yes, Rishi, be very wary. Oh my God, don't say these stuff about Modi sir. I don't like it. Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, and Teacher Education 1, 2, and 4. So the answer is B, 1, 2, and 4. Who stated it? Harshini stated it. Bros, before again. Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, SSA, RMSA, Teacher Education. I have stated it 1,000 times in the previous slides. Please revise it, guys. Don't do chippandees. Don't do stupidity here. Arrange the following in chronological order. Samagra Shiksha, PM Shri, NEP. That's not a very good thing to say, Rishi. That's not a very good thing to say. Just be a secular guy. Just focus on, because when you will be a civil servant, by showing flags, these things will not help you. You have to cater to all the people. If you cannot cater to all the people, don't think about becoming a civil servant. You just don't have to cater to your people or people of your religion. You should, secularism, if it is there in your syllabus, GS means paper, if it is there in, let's say, preamble, although it was not there originally, there has to be some meaning. Otherwise there will be no difference between India and Pakistan if we start prioritizing one religion. Do you want India to become like Pakistan? If you don't, then respect all religions, respect all people. It's not a thing to take pride that I only love my people of my religion. This is communalism. This is also there in your GS means paper 1. People of same religion have similar interests. People of different religion have different interests. People of different religion cannot coexist with each other. These are the 3 attributes of communalism. You are a communalist if you keep on saying these stuff. So Samagra Shiksha, PM Shri, NEP 2020. Harshini, Annie, Rishi, Iltush, they have given the answer. We have discussed the chronology. Samagra Shiksha 2018, PM Shri 2022, NEP 2020. So 132 A is the answer. Who stated it? Harshini, Annie, Rishi, and Iltush, they have stated it. Who are good boys and girls? You people are. Who else? Next, page number 11, GS1, GS4. Ambedkar sir. Understanding Ambedkar, why reading his work carefully is important today. UPSC has asked a lot of questions on Ambedkar sir, Pune Pact. He got so frustrated with Hinduism that in his later years, he adopted Buddhism. And Buddhism became so popular, at that time that many lakhs of followers of means Ambedkar sir, they adopted Buddhism in 1950s, if I'm not wrong, and there emerged a new form of Buddhism, which is known as Neo-Buddhism. So keep these points in mind. Today, there are many people of this called party and this, they keep on talking about Ambedkar sir. Ambedkar sir belongs to us, just like, Sardar Patel and all. Sardar Patel banned one organization, and that organization, guys, they are like Sardar Patel belongs to us, Sardar Patel belongs to us. So current political regime attempts to appropriate and reshape B.R. Ambedkar sir legacy. Ambedkar sir talked about caste, annihilation of caste system. Will the current dispensation do that? Will they annihilate caste system? If they cannot, then stop saying stupid things and saying this, he belongs to us, that belongs to us. Nobody belongs to you. If you cannot do what they were saying, don't just cherry pick their ideas. So Ambedkar's political philosophy, again, there has been different books which has been written. This article is just saying that, political parties, for their convenience, they take out statements from different leaders, biography, this and that, and they are like, Ambedkar sir is from our ideology. Read whole, like what Ambedkar has talked about. He adopted, he is a Buddhist. He had issues with Hinduism. He became so frustrated with Hinduism, he adopted, or he took on a new religion, if that makes sense. Relationship with socialism, caste annihilation. He has a problem with hierarchy. If you have a problem with hierarchy, if you don't like the caste system, if you're very proud of being a Brahmin, I'm a Brahmin, I don't have any proud, I like pride, etc. I feel like everyone is equal, there should not be any hierarchy. I'm totally against caste system. If that is my belief, I can cite Ambedkar sir. If that is not my belief, stop citing Ambedkar sir, that you love Ambedkar sir. You don't love Ambedkar sir if you don't believe in his ideologies. So again, you can read all these things. What this article is saying, Ambedkar believed that under the right social condition, and again, he was like, good, socialism is good, equitable distribution of resources is good. But what you people are doing when it comes to caste annihilation, he had this one pertinent common question, and that's why he advocated for separate electorates for Dalit people, because he believed that their interests are different. If they remain in the fold of Hinduism, they will be persecuted a lot, harassed a lot, which has already happened. But then Gandhiji went on to fast and to death what in Yarwada jail, and Pune Pact happened, where separate electorate no, joint electorate and extended reservation was given to Dalits. And then Ambedkar sir said that Pune Pact is my biggest mistake, is my life's biggest mistake. I hate this. I seriously hate this when these politicians, they cherry pick ideas from these big leaders. So let me show you something. Pune Pact. So, and there is one statement which he has stated. Let me show you that statement also. Multiple questions have been framed on Pune Pact, guys. So, you have to revise that. First of all, let's try to solve this question. Mahatma Gandhi undertook fast unto death in 1932. Why? What is the answer of this question, guys? This is a PYQ asked by UPSC in 2012. Okay, if you are not able to read all the options, first option is roundtable conference failed. You can read it first. Second is Congress and Muslim leagues had difference of opinion. Third is Ramsay MacDonald announced communal award. Fourth is none of the statement ABC are correct in this context. What is the answer, guys, for this PYQ asked by UPSC in 2012? C option is Ram, and B is Congress and Muslim League had difference of opinion. C is Ramsay MacDonald announced a communal award, and D is none of these statement ABC are correct in this context. So C is the answer. Ramsay MacDonald announced a communal award, which is announcement of separate electorates for Dalits, and then Gandhiji was like, oh my God, this is so wrong, and I'm going on to fast unto death and this and that. So he did that, and I wanted to show you that Pune Pact thing. My life's biggest, yeah. If you, I don't know how many can see this. He has stated it explicitly. Ambedkar sir, Pune Pact is my life's biggest mistake. Now, what will happen? There will be some people who will hate Gandhiji because they love the killer of Gandhiji. So they will like, oh my God, Ambedkar sir was not agreeing with Gandhiji, so he is one of us. Don't do that. Don't play those cards. So Ambedkar's idea of nationalism, you see this. This is actually a very nice statements, guys. You can use it in your essay paper as well. These statements. So for Ambedkar, nationalism was tied to justice and fraternity, not to identity markers like race, religion, or territory. if you can give justice to your people, vulnerable people, then nationalism is here to stay. If you are segregating nation, creating nation on the basis of language, race, or religion, I don't advocate for that kind of a nation. That's what Ambedkar sir believes in. The author of this book on Ambedkar, he's saying that without proper institutional safeguards, nationalism plus electoral democracy becomes major majoritarianism, as we have discussed. Majoritarianism means only majority people, their views that matter, minority will be undermined to a certain extent. That does not happen in our country, right? Or maybe not. Okay, cool. You can read all these things. BSP is currently the only party which represents Dalit people, but they have also compromised. That's what this article is saying. Currently, even Dalit people, Dalit representation is getting compromised at a larger degree. BSP, we know how many seats they have won currently. So modern political narratives downplay Ambedkar's critique of Hinduism. He was a staunch critic of Hinduism and the caste system. So if you are a staunch critic of caste system, then you are with Ambedkar sir and his ideology. He firmly believed Hinduism offered no emancipation and thus converted to Buddhism. Don't forget those facts, guys. And the people who say Ambedkar is ours, Ambedkar is ours. Solve MCQ 11. I'm becoming an angry young man these days. Ambedkar's conversion, some things frustrate me, guys. Some things which happen which actually frustrates me, and how it has poisoned the minds of innocent people like who are showing this flag and that flag, not national flag, some other flag. It has come to that stage. So it makes me so sad. Ambedkar's conversion to Buddhism was primarily due to, again, you can read this particular question. Harshini, Iltush, Madki, all of you have given the answer. We will discuss it tomorrow, guys, at 8 a.m. Like, share, and subscribe. There will be no third, fourth part. I will share this Hindu analysis PDF in this Telegram channel within 20 minutes. You can post your score. Join these courses at the earliest. Prices will increase in future. The sooner you join, the more you will enjoy the success of or the features of Lifetime Success Bundle. Any more features or any more programs which I'll be launching, if it is a part of Success Bundle, you don't have to pay any price for that. It will be included. So yeah, join at the earliest. You will love it. And especially mains answer evaluation, mentorship, history through NCRT series, all these will help you a lot. Now, currently, people will go for this one. I know 50 most important current affairs, but all of these things will help you a lot. Even annotated Hindu analysis PDF. The best way is go for bundle. You will save a lot of money and you will thank me later. If you have any queries regarding these courses, you can always send me a WhatsApp message at 9650303257. You are your own competition. You are not competing with anybody else. Just try to improve yourself from yesterday. And if I'm adding to your knowledge base, donate, like Irtush did twice. Gajanan has, I think, done once. And I'm thank you to all of you. Like, it means a lot. Every single contribution matters. And that's it from me, guys. I will see you people tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Harshini. Thank you, Mad King. Thank you, Rishi. Thank you, Iltush. Bye bye.